I suppose this is going to be a follow-up log, even if the law enforcement happen to pick up on this damn thing and happen to study some of the videos. It'll take them too damn long for that one. Doesn't mean I'm going to be doing any actions or planning on it. Just wanted to talk to you guys. This hasn't been the easiest damn thing for me to do videos like this, especially with the kind of personal shit I've been going through. I got too many fucking videos right now as it is, trying to talk about my own thoughts and feelings about mourning, about grieving, and then I'm responding more and more about these damn fucking shootings out there, scared the living crap out of me. I mean, today's date right now is April 11th, 2023, at a time index Pacific Standard Time out here in Roseman, California. It's 10:07 in the morning. Or, I'm sorry, 10:37 in the morning. Weaver John C., Roseman, California. So, introduce myself. How you doing, guys? It's not the easiest damn thing for me to do these videos, but the thing is necessary for me. My own damn sanity at this point. Even if I happen to get suspected for anything at this point over here, you got to study my logs more and more to understand what kind of a lunatic I am at this point over here. If I'm ever going to be suspected of doing a dastardly deeds or even admitted to doing some of them or coming close to them, and believe me, there have been times in my youth up to this age, up to this point of 57 years, that yeah, there would have been times I would have been under your radar a great deal. And it's scary as hell. I scare myself sometimes when I keep realizing this. I do these logs to get the stuff aired out like crazy, and some people don't want to do the personal shit, but I got nothing else left to lose. I might as well get it out in the open before my own mortal corpse just decides to give out on me at this point. Do I seem like a ranting and raving lunatic right now that demands attention that you have to deal with me? Shit. It's bad enough I got to deal with me. It's the other thing that I have to deal with. The other concept of loss because of other people. It's scary to me that I have to think about when I go back to community college again, even my old fart stage. That I'm thinking about my own survival at college because potential shooters. But I had to put myself also into the mindset of the shooter as well. I have to. I have to understand where these bastards are coming from. It's not that I'm earning a psychology degree or anything else like that. I've seen too many of these fuckers coming through. I've seen too many of these guys passing through you not knowing who or what they are. People are hurt for one reason or another, had tragedy and things going on in their life that turns them into a damn psychotic son of a bitch. Or they want to just kill people for the fun of it, just get rid of the pain, and hopefully, maybe in eternity, they'll be able to get rid of the damn thing. The problem is, they'll be stuck with the damn nightmare all that time. And they'll be stuck with dealing with what they have to deal with. They'll be bringing their own damn misery into the afterlife at this point. Not to mention hearing the cries of everyone else that they just put through. But down here in the mortal realm, this scares me, guys. This scares me. I could have been one of those guys. It's not very easy and not very long that I keep talking about the things I used to do in my past that would almost put me into your guys' radar. Having a different wardrobe change, and not to mention a locale with cement and metal with it. Not to mention having an adverse reaction to metal on my wrists. And yeah, a long time ago, that scared the hell out of me too. It should. It had. And what scares me is seeing and feeling that shit happening these days. My own damn little neck of the woods out here in the Antelope Valley, the armpit I call it for the Antelope Valley, Roseman. We're not LA County, we're not Kern County, we're just there, right next to Edwards. And we're dealing with our own damn shit out here that we can't even get our own damn law enforcement or county officials, let alone state or even our useless federal representative that we keep voting in there, even helping out our own damn town. So we're on our own. A little community without any help. I try to talk about what personally I'm going to be going through these days. I'm not full of the anger. I'm not full of the passion that other people had, including the psychotic out there, or the psychotics we keep coming across in our newscasts, including the ones out in Kentucky recently, and Tennessee. Everybody still wants to pull a blind eye to everything else on this damn shit. They all want to pretend that the damn thing's not existing. Talk about it, give you thoughts, give you prayers, and say fuck everything. And that's how it's feeling, isn't it? This is not the ranting or raving of a lunatic who wants to control the world, or just wants to solve his pain by causing more bloodshed and pain. What gets to me is the jaundice. What gets to me is the jaundice and the moleskin we put on our souls and our hearts. Our brains are a different story altogether. We still keep the horrors trapped in the subconscious until they drive us to the point where we're going to be doing something stupid about it. This is my stupid. You notice the background. I mean, I know the detectives are going to be noticing the background. Let them notice. Let them take a look. Move the camera for you. Take an understanding. You got it? Okay. Another one. Taking a screenshot of it. You got it? Okay. So why be concerned with a schmuck like me? I don't know what to say or do or think about this whole damn situation, to tell you the truth. I'd seen racial injustice happen in my lifetime. Personal experiences with it. Seeing it happen and everywhere else has almost become like, I can't fucking believe this shit. Kentucky and Tennessee, yeah, I'd seen it happen. Tennessee lawmakers trying to get the hell back in, and they can't even do that because fucking old guarder, racist as shit. They get rid of the blacks because they're a mouthy or did it against the rules. They did it because they're black. Barely kept them woman, but they got rid of the two mouthies. Yeah, as you know, the other rotten words for it. But that's why. They're not going to be comfortable about it. They're going to have more they're going to have more shootings in their state because the old guard just don't give a shit. They've got too much silver in their damn pockets. They've already sold their blood money. They're already feeling worse than Judas, but they don't care. They're going to die rich. Not for our own damn bloodshed. And Kentucky's hopefully going to try to fight like hell, try to get rid of the damn thing. Maybe, if they're lucky enough. I've seen too much of the politics, and I'm seeing it again, more and more. We mouth it, we don't do a damn thing about it, do we? We don't make your jobs a hell of a lot easier, we're making it a hell of a lot worse, and too many fucking caseloads. Too much. Yeah, I'm tired. I'm bone tired. I'm soul tired from all this damn shit. The thing is, sometimes I understand a little bit about what the hell these schmucks are going through, and that's why they're trying to get the attention one way or another. They're going to be getting your attention the hard way. Instead of getting help, they're not going to be able to admit it, acknowledge. They're not going to be saying it openly that they need help. This is my way of getting myself help. This is my own self-therapy right now. I don't trust the medical establishment. However, I have to. Therapy. I can talk about this shit to another person, but they don't know me. And I don't know much about their own damn shit they're going through, but in one way or another, there still has to be some kind of connection or communication going on. So yes, there has to be therapy going on besides anything else. And once you stop the damn therapy, are you going to be part of the statistic or part of the problem or another portion of the issue? I'm not trying to focus the nation's attention on myself. I'm just trying to put myself out there on YouTube. My own damn logs, my own observations. In the event that something happens to me, I want to make sure that there are things out there that pointed in this direction. If I had gone through that change, if I had gone through the transformation into a rotten son of a bitch at this point over here, turns worse from Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, maybe even worse than that. I want it to be a record on it. There has to be a record on it. I talk about my family, I talk about myself, I talk about the shit I went through at work when I was working a long time ago. Family history, tragedies, God knows what else I could remember and throw it out there. I know it's personal as hell, but you know what? I give a shit. What else can they do to me right now? Nothing. Since I already know that. I'm already afraid of dying anyway, but if I have to, I will. I just won't have to take any casualties with me. Just pop it if I have to. But I haven't got any guys to pop it with, so I'm not going to do that. Doesn't mean I'm going to be at that point right now as it is. There are other things that could put me through that. That's why I talk about it. And it has to be talked about. And it has to be talked about. And it has to be talked about. Because if I don't get this shit out there, if I don't have people understand what the fuck's going on, I'll leave that up to you to interpretations. Yeah, I'm tired. I'm bone weary. I'm soul weary. I've seen too much of this shit happen in my lifetime. Bad enough we kept seeing television shows and movies that emulate it, that worship it. Even I was caught up on that damn thing for a long while. Too many damn series or movie legacies. Video games as well. You think with all that damn crap, it would turn me into a damn psychotic at this point. And that also scares the hell out of me. I haven't felt or thought myself slipping. But it doesn't mean I wouldn't have an opportunity to do so. Or a change. I'm broken enough right now as it is. But to think about it, we might as well lock ourselves up in padded rooms. Might as well have ourselves an individual padded room with our own straitjackets. Each of one of us are capable of it. We can deny it, but we're capable of it. I know I am. I've seen too much of my Hyde in my lifetime. I've seen it too much, Mr. Hyde. I've also seen myself being a grieving and mourning sorry son of a bitch for the rest of my life, and that's basically what I am right now. I'm not the Grim Reaper. But unfortunately I've become too much of either a nemesis or an arch enemy. Frenemy. Too much of the angel death has been visiting my family line like crazy. He's already taken to too many people I cared about. Too many family members. I've got one more family member I'm worried about right now, Canine. My little girl. She's in the age bracket. But she's still spry enough to get around and run around a little bit. I have to temper her out a little bit. My body's already falling apart right now as it is. I know that. And I have to get contemplative not to accept death as it is. Not chasing it, not courting it, just accept it if it happens. But I'm not content and I'm not crazy enough to put people through this shit. They don't want to be there. I don't want any martyrs or mortars at this point. I don't like it at all. I've been there. I've done it. I don't like it. Death. Heart surgery, 4 years old, 3 times up, 3 times back in. Not a fun memory or experiences to talk about, but a basis of the shit I had to deal with all my life. And other things I had to live in my life with. All the shit we're dealing with these days, I've dealt with it a long time ago in my life. A lot of it. And too much of it is scary as hell. I'm still here. I'm still alive. I'm doing. I'm surviving. At this moment in time, I'm just sitting here in my chair recounting stories and things. If you're wondering if I'm going to be a menace to society, well, how about a menace to zeros and ones? I got a couple of video games that do that. I terrorize computer games and computer graphics instead of live bodies. I don't want the idea of me doing it physically in this world. I don't relish the fact. I don't even want to do it. I want to know that I still have some humanity and integrity. Something positive to look forward to and talk about. Granted, I know I'm a fool, I'm an idiot, I'm a long talker. Shit, you should have heard my brother talk a lot of stories. He talked longer than I had. Since their passage, the only thing that kept me going is talking a great deal about them, but also about me, and dealing with the loss because of them, because of the passage. She was broken down. Too many people she cared about and loved and lost. Grief ate her up. Respiratory illness. My brother, the same damn way, but he had to be the strong guy. He had to pop some blood vessels in his head, trans-ischemic attacks. Slowly was killing him in the process. The next thing I know, after getting a 911 call over here and going through the emergency room and then waiting area, that is, at a local hospital, and then seeing my brother just lying there like a damn meat corpuscle. It was bad enough I had to survive a 10-year anniversary of Ma's death. Now, 5 years is coming up in September, and I'm not even looking forward to it. But I gotta deal with it. I gotta deal with it. I do a lot of audio recordings in between the videos because I need to keep myself going and not falling into something else. I mean, I'll go in for a video game session, maybe an hour or two, till the wrists start giving me hell. Then I gotta stop. It's getting harder and harder for me to play them mentally. Not the mental challenge, but going through all these damn news reports concerning about people getting killed left and right and politicians not doing the damn shit. And, oh God, I've seen the damn thing over and over and over again. It's not about the stories themselves, it's the people's attitudes all the fucking time. It's no wonder I hadn't even gotten to a point of breaking and becoming one of those statistics one way or another. And that scares me being in that kind of situation in the first place because I'm not looking forward to that damn shit. Thank you very much. If anybody wanted to do a health and welfare inspection on me, be my guest. Take a look at the place, tear the damn thing apart. You see, I'm going through a cockroach fest. Want to join me? We'll share a roach or two with each other. I haven't got any traps to share with you. I've got those damn things being used up right now as it is. I've got an Arkin guy coming into this apartment spraying the place once a week. I have said some things about me being trapped here, and that's in other videos, and that's truth. I'm a caretaker. I'm a mausoleum watcher. I deal with the thoughts. I deal with the memories. I deal with the grieving, the mourning, the pain, the agonies, the body falling apart, the soul in torment. Soul in torment. Do I have the anger of anybody else? I can't afford it, and I don't want it. There had been a time that I wanted retribution, revenge, acknowledgement mostly. Couldn't get it. Tire dropped on my face at a company, and the person I went after wouldn't even recognize it. We mutually parted ways. He did his thing, he did his job, and I had to turn it over and just try to survive for my life. March 25th, 2013. No, 2012 actually. Walmart in Palmdale. 10th Street West. Tire Lube and Express. Helping the customer trying to get 4 all-season, all-weather truck tires. Before I get a damn ladder, I got a supervisor, snot-nosed kid who climbs up like he's Spider-Man. Drops them down like they're fucking hand grenades, and I get nailed by one of them. Changed everything in me. But I had to deal, I had to cope, and still had to take care of my mother and my big brother. Too many videos talking about that one there. I have a lot of anger and resentment towards them and the management. I had a company several months later, carrying a bag of resentment and grudges and anger. Anger eats up a person. Eats him alive. I didn't want that, still don't want that. I had to turn it over, continue to work with my mother, just trying to take care of her, but my body just wouldn't let me, neither would my mind, broken as hell. Of course, that'd be a good place to start up the anger and go crazy at that point, but survival mode left and right. Go back to college, learn about things, debate about things, more things I learned, the more I understood different things and different ways of handling it. Antelope Valley College. Finish up a term or two, and I'll be done with it. I don't know what happens after that, but I'm not looking forward to going after anybody. I'll tell you that much. Try to keep hope alive on that one. Just to hold on to it. I know what depression does to me, and I know what it does. I know how the anxiety and the grieving and mourning does, and how the anger likes to pop it up and try to find blame at everybody. But losing my family, my dog, best friend, there's no anger. I have the anger towards God or the angels for doing their job, but I figure it's a damn process I have to get through. It's something I'm resigned to. Nobody else talks about it as much. So my channel's there just to talk about it. How I'm doing in between the sessions, how I'm doing during the sessions, how I'm doing period. This is my channel. This is what I do. I talk about my life, my observations, what I learned, what I experienced, and what I'm going through. I'm trying not to blame anybody else, mostly. But I'm trying to live. I'm trying to survive. It's the only thing I can do. So if the guys want to come over, give my life little bit of a toss-up. The only thing I can do is don't toss it up too badly because I got to clean the whole damn mess up, all right? So you guys want to come on down and give me a shit? Be my guest. I'll appreciate it. I got it right, son. No, I'm probably not mentally unstable enough for you schmucks in the first place. But you're willing to come on down, give me a health and welfare inspection. Be my guest. I'll appreciate the local level, state level, and federal level. You guys want to give my life a toss up? Be my guest. We'll talk. We'll talk. I don't got anybody else to talk to anyway. Nobody else wants to talk to me all that much. They'll be lucky enough that they happen to see me walking my dog, then maybe they'll give me a conversation or two. But for the most part, everyone else minds their own fucking business. I may get a neighbor over here coming over just to see how the hell I'm doing. As long as I know I'm still alive. I may get a visitor to her and knock on the door sometimes. I'll be lucky enough for that one. So online is where I make my presence known. It's online where I talk about my stuff, my feelings. Facebook is where I do it, and YouTube is I'm doing the videos left and right. But for the audio recordings, on a custom basis, flash drive, no podcast. I'm sorry. Some of that shit they don't even want to hear. So I have to keep it mellow enough. The language, not so much, salty as hell. But that's me. Well, anyway, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Probably authenticated, anyway. Time index right now is about, it's 11:05 Pacific Standard Time. Still Tuesday, 11th April 23. How about that one? We were Gen Z, Roseman, California. Be seeing you guys.